Hey, everybody, new coaches. I'm really excited that you guys got on. That shows your commitment to the process. So tonight, I want to first give some tips on closing the year strong and some real advice as to the next couple months. We're going to go through Diesel Nation resources, which you all should be using at this point. If not, I want you to start become familiar with it. And number three, the power of three tracking system, which is super simple and it's really effective for you to track your business. Okay, so right now let's talk about the fourth quarter. We're here closing out October in 11 days. We're about in the halfway point of our new coach training. And at this point, you should have been going through your contact list and talking to people. Alicia, you're a little farther along, but is good practice anyway. Right now is the fourth quarter. A lot of people are distracted. You're going to hear excuse after excuse. Some people are not going to want to commit fully to a program at this point. But there are people out there that will. There are people that still want to get in shape, that want to maintain their weight. So I want you to think outside the box when you're talking to people. If someone is not ready to go all in on a fitness program, how about promoting let's maintain our weight through the holidays challenge group, where you give them a little bit of leeway so that they don't feel like you're like a strictness like we would on, let's say, when we're planning for the summer, where people are really gung-ho about losing weight and are prepared to do whatever it takes, or January. So open your possibilities up to doing maybe let's just do a maintenance group. Right now, I posted earlier in our thread about posting about a group starting November 2nd. So that's another group that you can start talking about, because that will prepare people for Thanksgiving. They'll be done right in time for Thanksgiving. They would have dropped some weight and get into those party clothes. And that's the way that I would phrase it is, walking into a party, feeling your best because you put on that outfit that you haven't been able to wear in a long time, and get people excited about the holidays, but prepping them for it and getting them tuned into their health and fitness now. Last year, I ran a ton of groups like that, so I know that it works. I was selling the holidays big time about getting ready for the holidays. Let's not gain 20 pounds during the holidays. Let's just stay in shape. We'll do it together, and it works. But you got to talk to people and see what their goals are, and then you fine tune your presentation based on their goals for this time of year. The third thing is the Hammer and Chisel release. That's December 1st. So that's another type of group. That would be a more extreme group, something that I would like. People who don't care that it's the holidays, they're ready to go hard. So that's a third option. So just keep your eyes open to your prospects, what they're looking for, and then you give them what they need. Don't try to fit them into a mold that maybe that's what you want. Let them do what they want. If they want to do a more leisurely challenge and they don't want to be as strict, fine, whatever. Just get them in a group, support them, give them an amazing experience so that when January comes and they're ready to go all in, they're going to come to you. So that's the main thing. So those are the challenge groups. So right now, I want you to pay attention to promoting one for November 2nd. Your challengers would have to purchase by this Sunday, latest Monday, in order to receive the products to start on November the 2nd, which is 2 weeks from now. That will get you your successful points in October. So start thinking about that. So start talking about that. We can also, if you each have a couple, we can do a group together. So don't even worry about that. When the time comes, we'll put a group together and we'll work as a team to give these people the best challenge possible. The next thing I wanted to talk to you about, hold on, somebody, hold on, muting audios here. Okay, the next thing I wanted to talk about is staying consistent through the fourth quarter. The only thing that you can control right now is yourself. So control the controllable, which is your activities. That means stay on top of your fitness. That's very, very important. As the holidays come and go, people are gonna go, they're gonna lose their steam. Like I said, they're gonna give you excuses, but if they see you as a constant force of fitness and positivity, and you make drinking Shakeology your job, and you make working out your job, and you post consistently because it's your job, and you invite every day because this is what we do as coaches, people are going to see your consistency. And in January and February, when things start to really heat up in Beachbody, and believe me, they will, because I've seen it 5 years strong, they're going to come to you. But if you start being wishy-washy like everybody else, if someone else comes along, they may find a different coach. Now is the time to pick a program and finish it. Get results. People want to see your results. They want to see that you're not this is not like a fly-by-night thing, that you are actually committed to your own journey. And like Alicia has seen it in the last few weeks, she committed, she's done a couple of rounds of fix, has had great results, and now it's like referrals and friends of friends, and people are coming to her because she has set a pace and has been consistent. So I want you guys to do the same. Share your journey, share openly all the positives that you've had. Don't sell the products, sell yourself. That, not in a bad way, I'm not saying go sell yourself, but they're buying you as a coach. So they're buying your experience, your results, your love for the products, your passion for the journey, for what we do. So tell people how you feel. Like I sometimes when I talk to you guys individually, you have such passion in your voices, and then when you post, it's like flat. No, it's like when you write, like if you're talking to somebody about how excited you are about, oh my God, this recipe was so amazing, or this Shakeology recipe just was like the best one ever. When you're writing, right, like if you're talking to someone that you really want to share like something amazing with, because that's what people want to see. They want to, even though it's in writing, they want to see the passion come through. And that is something you can't fake. So just remember that. Your post should not be about pushing a product. It's about showing your results, your consistency, your passion for the products, and what it's done for you, your journey. That is the biggest thing with this business, is that you need to separate yourself from everybody else. And the only way is through your story. We're all individuals. We all have different journeys, different paths, and that's fine. That's fine. We don't have to fit in a box, but you need to share it. Okay, so that's that. So the fourth quarter is going to be tough. I'm not going to lie. I don't like to sugarcoat things, but the more that you talk to people, the more that you get out there and you post and are not afraid to hear no, because guys, you're going to hear no. Accept it. Go for no. Like we said at Super Sunday, go for no. A lots of no's, because the more no's you hear, your chances of hearing a yes are substantially increased. So talk to people, keep talking. As you talk, you're actually practicing, which you'll learn then, okay, I shouldn't have said that. Maybe next time I'll say this. So now we're gonna go into talking. I'm gonna do my share screen, and I'm gonna walk you guys really quickly through the scripts. Okay, hold on. Where am I? Desktop, I think. Share screen. Okay, guys, here we go. Diesel Nation resources. So I posted this link, and I've given it, everybody should have it. Yvette, si tú no lo tienes, yo te lo mando. These are a group of documents that I put together on Google Drive or Google Docs. And basically, it's a complete resource for you guys. Everything that you need to succeed is here. So I want you to spend time looking at this and becoming familiar with not number 1 and 2, but you should have the Team Beachbody mobile app on your phone already. If you don't, there's a training document there. Coach Basics is there. But let's look at number 5, 6, 7, 5, 6, and 7. Those are all scripts. And what scripts are basically, I've put together documents where you can download them to your phone. Like I use Evernote, and as I'm talking to people, it's just a set of steps. It's already written out, the questions that you should ask, the things that you should reply, obviously it's not set in stone. You can navigate a way and add your flair to it, which I recommend. It shouldn't sound like you're copy pasting, but the gist of it is that there's, especially with the messaging scripts, there's a set of questions already there for you to ask. And what it's basically outlining for you is that don't be interesting, be interested. As coaches, sometimes we just need to be quiet, ask questions, and let somebody else talk, and just listen. We're here to listen, and you're gonna become a fantastic listener. I know I have. You ask the right questions of your prospects, it's going to get you a foundation to make a recommendation. So number 5, the VIP support script, I suggest for all the brand new coaches, now that you have your contact list ready, you should go through that script, read it, absorb it, and then go off and use it on your closest friends and family. The ones that would come to your rescue at 2 o'clock in the morning, the ones that you have real confidence in talking to them, it's not an issue, they're not gonna judge you, use that on them. What you're doing is asking for a testimonial. And right now, that's what you need. You need to have testimonials in your pocket so that you can say, well, to another prospect, well, my mom drank Shakeology for a month and lost, 7 pounds. My mom drank it for a month and got off of whatever kind of medication. Those are the kinds of things that you want in your back pocket when you're talking to other prospects. So the VIP support method is for your closest friends and family. Number 6 is a coming out post. So that you can edit to add your own flair, but it's basically a post for put on Facebook or Instagram announcing to the world that you've become a Beachbody coach. And one thing I don't want you to be is an undercover coach. I was told that really, really early on in my business. I never was. And as shy as I am, this never fazed me to be out there like all over the place telling everybody what I was doing. But a lot of people get scared, and you shouldn't be, because they need to know that you're here to help them. I don't want you to approach it as I'm here to sell you something. No, I'm here to help you transform your life, to help you live a healthy, fulfilling life, like our motto says, and help you lose weight and feel better about yourself. We're here to empower people. So that's what you need to share with your friends and family at this point. Okay, so number 7, and I'm gonna open this one up because this one has a ton of stuff in it. So as you see on the table of contents, when you click on a link, it's gonna take you to another document that has the actual scripts. And here you have a coach recruiting script. So you can actually use that to present the business. Once you've done that, there's a 6-question follow-up script to when you present the business to someone. Here are the challenger and the retail script. So the 5-step invitation is just that. When you're making an invitation to someone on by text, by social media, by Facebook, email, you can go through that, read it, and then use it to start a conversation with someone. The number 2, script to close someone who has said, a lot of you have told me you have people that are in limbo. You could use this script to see if you can, not pressure, but get them to pull the trigger before our group closes or by the end of the month. The other one I want you to start looking at right now, since we're heading into the end of the month, is a sense of urgency script, which is kind of similar to the other one. Someone needs to mute themselves, please. Oh.
Sorry.
Okay, I got it. The sense of urgency script is great to use now at the end of the month. And it's just that, putting some urgency behind the fact that the month is closing. You can't say the sale is about to end on October 31st, and try to nudge your prospects to close the deal now. Follow-up is what it is. Once you've presented an invitation and have started a conversation with someone, the fortune is in the follow-up. So you can't just leave it hanging. Within a couple days, you need to follow up. And that's when we're gonna go through the Power 3, which will help you do those follow-ups. Now, the ones that I use all the time, and I'm telling you, they work, is the messaging script, which is this one right here. I use that one all the time, and it works. I have my Success Club 21 this month, and last month I had Success Club 40, and I use these scripts. So if I use them and they work for me, I don't see why they wouldn't work for you. It's just a matter of implementing them. And if you're consistently inviting, then you would be going through these scripts and actually massaging them to work for your personality. But I want you to get used to using them. And then there's some other scripts here, like the phone script, where you can use if you're actually talking to someone on the phone, and it has a ton of questions to ask of your prospects. So the point in going through all of this is most of these scripts start out with a lot of questions. So what that does is it sets you up, or it sets your prospect up. It's giving you all this information so that when they turn around and possibly say, well, $140 is too expensive, then you can turn around and say, but remember you told me that you wanted to lose 50 pounds by February 1st, that you're on the verge of getting on medications, that you eat out 7 days a week, all those things you told me. And this could actually save you money because you won't go out to eat anymore. You'll actually start feeling better about yourself. So it arms you with information to then go back and say, but hold on, you told me that you wanted this, this, and this. So that's why you need scripts, and that's why you don't need to talk. You just need to listen to what they're telling you. Is everybody okay with that? Somebody is unmuted. Hold on. I need you guys to mute yourselves, please. I don't know who's not muted. Diovia. Hold on. Mute. All right. So moving on. So those are the scripts. In Diesel Nation Resources, you're going to have another valuable tool. Number 9, everything you need to know about Shakeology. Please read that. There's a ton of frequently asked questions there. Shay Stanford put that together, and it's full of amazing knowledge. Number 10, what I would do if I were you is go in here on your computer, go into number 10, copy all the challenge pack links, email them to yourself, and then save them on your phone. I can actually do all my work from my phone because all of these things are saved on my phone. So I don't even need to use a laptop to send somebody a link or sign a coach or do anything, because the scripts, everything are on Evernote, and they go with me everywhere I go. So that's just more efficient, and it helps you not rely on a laptop or a computer to work your business. So that's it for now. That's it. I am going to go to the power of 3. Does everybody see that? Thumbs up. Okay, so I uploaded this to our training group a little while ago. I want you guys to download it and start printing it. Print out a bunch of copies, and then starting Monday, you put week of 10/26, I believe. And here's what you're gonna do. Each day of the week, you're going to go through each of these columns, these row headings. So you're gonna add 3 people to your Facebook contact list or your contact list, but it's being vigilant about adding 3 new people to your circle every single day. So if you're on Facebook, for me, that's a pretty easy way of adding people. You go to people you may know. You can search through your high school or your hometown, or maybe you go to some of your high school friends, look at their friends and see who you have what mutual friends you have, and start friend requesting people. No, so that one's simple. But if you do that consistently over time, that's a whole lot of people that you're adding to your circle that are seeing what you're doing. As you meet parents at your school, or your kids' best friend's parents, or like Alicia's at church, as you meet people, bring them to Facebook. Ask them, are you on Facebook? And then bring them to Facebook so that they can see what you're doing. And that's very important. I always do that. Okay, so that one's simple. But as you come into contact with people, add them there. Number 2, message people non-Beachbody related. Very easy. What I recommend is start through your friends list on Facebook. Start at the letter A and then go one by one. 1, 2, 3, message them, very simple. Hey, how are you? I haven't seen you in a long time. How's the family? How's work? How's your vacation? Whatever. Do not mention Beachbody. That one is a really simple category. Another way you can fill that category is through the happy birthdays. As they show you whose birthday is today, you send them a quick private message. Happy birthday. How are you? I haven't seen you in a long time. I hope you have a wonderful day. How's work? How are your kids? Another way to message people is through the happy birthdays. Okay, so you can also scroll your text messages, check your phone, your contact list on your phone, people you haven't talked to in a while, maybe ex-coworkers. But the point is, get in contact with 3 people. Rekindle a friendship every single day. And sometimes that won't pan out, but I've had a lot that have. And the more you do that, the easier it becomes, the more people you're having conversations with. Okay, the third, invite to a challenge group is just that. It's personally inviting someone. It's sending someone a private message with a 5-step invitation process script and inviting them to a group that you have starting on November 2nd. An invite does not qualify as an advertisement post. That's not an invite. That's just an advertisement. It's letting people know that you have a group, and then hopefully someone who's interested will see it and message you. But that's not an invite. An invite is actually getting out there, pushing outside your comfort zone and talking to someone about a group you have coming up. And it's never that easy. But again, the more you do it, the more you practice your wording, the more you release, this is one thing, release the expectation, or release, how was it that I wanted to phrase this? Disconnect yourself from the outcome. That's what I wanted to say. Disconnect yourself from the outcome. Don't worry if they say yes or no. You're following what you need to do every day. You've heard, or maybe you know this person that has always struggled with their weight and you want to help them, or you saw someone post something on Facebook about wanting to lose weight and you start a conversation with them. Don't go in there like crossing your fingers that you're going to make a sale. Just go in there looking to help them. And don't worry if they say yes or no. Just practice the invitation process. So disconnect yourself from the outcome. I don't even know what category this is, but follow up, is it? Yeah. So what I love about this document is that as you do it week to week to week, it becomes a way for you to follow up, because some people that you talked to 2 weeks ago that haven't pulled the trigger, now you can come back and follow up with them. So it becomes a really effective way to track your work, to actually see what categories you're not doing as well on, and to also look back into the weeks and months and see people who may have fallen through the cracks. It happens. People who never bought that said they were interested. So it's a really effective tool to help you keep track of your business and just have a steady stream of new people. So to present the business opportunity is a hard one. It is for everybody, but this is actually telling someone that you would like them to join a sneak peek, that you're inviting them to a business opportunity call that maybe myself or my sister are hosting, or you're inviting them to watch a recorded business opportunity call. I have mine recorded. It's on my YouTube channel, and you're more than welcome to share the link with whoever you want. That's something that I also have saved on my Evernote, because in case someone wants it, I have it ready to go. So this is actually telling someone, I think you would be an amazing coach. Would you be interested in watching a 30-minute webinar to explain the business? Okay? An actual invitation to look at the business. And then at the end, I actually added the vital behaviors, because we all know how important it is to stay consistent with ourselves and be a product of the product. So I added here, you can actually check it off, that you did your workout, you drank your Shakeology, you did your personal development, and I added this last one, that you treated your business like a business. Because if you want to make money with this, you have to treat it like a business. If you treat it as a hobby, you'll get paid as a hobby. That's just the way it is. And I can tell you, looking back to the beginning of my business, I never treated it as a hobby. I came in looking to earn money, and I hit it hard because that's what I wanted. I wanted to have a source of income. And quickly I started to treat it even more as I started looking at it as $1 million business. And that's what I have now because of all the consistency and the time and all the work sacrifices that I've put in. So it can be you. You just have to be willing to do the work today. So I want to just add something before I open up to see if you guys have any questions. I have noticed, and it is normal I have some of you who hit the ground running really, really hard, and then things start to slow down a bit, and you know, the questions in your own head start to kick in, and what's happening? Why isn't this happening? Why isn't it continuing? I just want you to know that I went through the same exact thing at the beginning of my business. I did really well. Like my first month, I hit like 18 Success Club points, and they weren't even challenge packs back then. This was straight Shakeology HDs. So that was really hard. And that was in August. September, I got like 5, and then I kept getting 5, and then November and December hit, and November was a disaster. And then in December, I didn't even hit Success Club. That's the only month out of my 60 whatever months that I've been a coach that I haven't hit Success Club. And I gave up. I really did. I thought, forget it. It's Christmas. I'm not going to do it. And I ended up with 4 points. And I missed going on my first Success Club trip because of 1 point. That one freaking point that I didn't push for that month, I didn't qualify for the Success Club cruise that I could have gone on. And that would have been like the most amazing experience. So I want you guys not to ever do that. Don't give up on yourself. This business is not always going to be easy. It will try you at times. But if you stay focused and have a no matter, like whatever it takes type of attitude with Success Club, you'll make it happen. And I've done whatever it takes to make it happen ever since that day, that month that I didn't hit it. So I just want you to know that it's completely normal to have ups and downs. You just have to know that this time of the year is a hard time, but lay the foundation. Because if you talk to a lot of people right now and you stay focused on getting your 5 points or your 6 points, talking to as many people as you can every single day, when January and February hit, I'm telling you that things are going to go your way. You cannot wait till January 1st to think that, okay, now it's January, now I'm going to start the work. That's not the way these businesses work. You have to start months in advance. And when I hit Success Club 40 last month, I actually did a video we have a leadership group for the top leaders of Diesel Nation. And they were asking me what I did to hit Success Club 40. And honestly, it was nothing that I did in September. Yeah, I was out there and I was working and I was promoting and I was doing my workouts and people were seeing that. But it was all work and seeds that I had planted since July when I left Summit. Because I left Summit fired up and I was on fire working. And it all started to come to fruition in September. So you see what I'm saying? You got to plant seeds now, you harvest later. Yes, you'll have a few people that will be willing to start now, but you got to do more work now to get yourself ready for January. So I'm going to stop sharing the screen, and does anybody have any questions for me? Anything, comments, anything I can address at this point? Raise your hand and I'll unmute you if you do. Anybody? Hi, Yusi. Oh, nobody has questions. Hold on. All right, hold on. Go ahead.
Okay, I have a question. I know that you sent over the thing about the leg.
The placement?
Yes, the placement of the leg. I have one coach underneath me and I put it all the way to the right, like you mentioned. Now, do I continue going on to that side, or how do you make a decision really on, who to put?
Right now, you're going for emerald. So you already have one on one side. You need to put the next one on the other side, on the left, so that you can go to emeralds.
Okay. And then I have another question. I noticed that once you hit Success Club, I think 10 or higher, you get someone, I guess like leads that
Yeah.
Beachbody puts
Yes.
in your underneath you.
Yeah, they're customers. Yes. Yes. Okay, so let me unmute you really quick. Okay, so the way it works is, yes, you get leads from Beachbody, which are customer leads. So the people who buy from the infomercials, the T25, 21 Day Fix, people who buy through the internet like that through Beachbody can be assigned coaches. So if you're Emerald with your 2 coaches and you hit Success Club 10, you have club membership, there are a bunch of requirements, but if you have all those things, you're gonna start getting your leads, which, you know, at this point, I've been as a coach for 5 years. I've been getting leads for a really long time. My customer base is huge because it's full of leads. So it is effective, and I do think that it's something that everybody needs to go for. And you can help them. Some of them won't respond, but you can help them.
Okay. Okay, yeah, that was my other question.
Yeah, we basically,
That was my other question. Like, how do I reach out?
Yeah, you would, when they come in as a customer, you'll see it in your coach outline office as a new customer. And then what you do is you just email them. And I have a typed out script that you can use. You just change the information. I also, yeah, you can text them if they give you their phone number, and see if they need help. You can find them on Facebook, stuff like that. But anyway, some leads will reach out to you looking for help. Some will never respond. But hopefully you'll get a good one, and you never know, they could turn out to be a coach. So.
Okay. All right, perfect.
Yeah. So that's something to shoot for. But right now, everybody's goal for this month, okay, we're here closing out. We have 11 days or 10 days left. You know, the goal is hit Success Club 5, do whatever it takes, help 3 people this month. Your next thing that you should be thinking about are your income goals. You know, what is it that you want to make now? Yes, we all have big goals. Like, I know Karina has a big goal. That's going to take a little bit of time to get there. But what do you want right now? Because like when I started, I had a $50 per week goal. You'll hear that story a lot about I wanted to buy diapers. And it's true. That's what I wanted. I wanted to make $50 a week. But once I nailed that down and I made that happen, I quickly increased it and was like, okay, well, I did that. Now I want 100. And that kept me focusing on, I need to make X amount of sales a week. I need to keep X amount of people on Shakeology every month. And I need to stay focused on keeping my business growing by hitting Success Club. So have very clear goals, and then you break it down into how many sales you need to make. And that's how you can work. Like every week, you know, I need to make a sale this week because my goal is I need to make $50 this week. At the end of the month, that's $200. And I'm sure $200 in any household makes a huge difference. So have very, very clear-cut goals as to what you want to earn on a weekly basis. From there, we can break it down as to, you know, what you need to do to make that happen. And then hit Emerald. That's the other thing. If you're not Emerald already, that's your goal. Enroll, find 2 people to sign up as a coach. Anybody else? Go. I can't hear you. Volume. I don't hear her. Does anybody hear her? I don't hear you. And I didn't mute you. Can you type your question in the chat? Well, while she's typing, I hope I don't annoy you all guys with that thread that I did for the Success Club push, but I think that's a good way for us to bounce ideas off each other and keep us talking to each other to, you know, stay focused and we can celebrate each other's success. If the notifications annoy you, you can remove yourself. But I thought Barbie Kalev, my Success Club partner, told me that she's doing that and it's working for her team. So I figured let's give it a shot. I don't know why I can't hear you. I don't know. You're not muted. All right. No. What?
She can down in the bottom, and maybe she can type her question in the chat.
Yeah. Can you type your question in the chat, Diovia? Now she's frozen.
By the way, I totally prefer the Zoom more than the Google.
Yeah, the Google is weird because even for the presenter, it's so scary. You don't even know if there's anybody on. That day I did that opportunity call, the whole time I was like, oh my God, I hope somebody's on. I couldn't tell. It doesn't tell you. Yeah, well, it went well, so thank God. But the whole time I was like, I wonder if I'm talking to myself. All right, guys, if that's it, we're coming on 30. Alicia? Yeah. Okay. I got you. There you go.
Okay. So my challenge groups have been 21 Day Fix.
Okay.
Getting closer to the holidays, is there a different like challenge group to do to maybe push, or like a 3-day refresh from Thanksgiving to Christmas?
Good question. Very good question. Okay, so what I did last year was I did 21 Day Fix. I also, when I promote, I'm sure you guys notice, I never say 21 Day Fix. I say 21 Day Support Group. So it keeps it very like any program. You could do 21 Day Clean Eating, but selling the Shakeology and using that the Diesel Nation 21 Day exclusive meal plan that I have. You can use that. We did a lot of those, and it's just basically giving people some loose reins where if they have a party, it's okay. If they, need a cheat day a week, fine. But it keeps them in a box when it comes to their nutrition and their drinking Shakeology. So you can do that. You can do the 3-day refresh. You could start promoting that. Do like a 3-day refresh group starting the day after Thanksgiving or the Monday after Thanksgiving. And then people can roll into 21 Day Fix or roll into, if you sell Refix Challenge Pack, refresh, you can start that Monday. And then from there, they can start the clean eating group right after till Christmas.
Okay.
And, so there's a ton of things that you can do.
Because as long as it's the challenge pack, even the refresh, you're going to get your points, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
And or Shakeology on Home Direct, which is 1 point, but
yeah, but still.
So, but it's still depending on what's on sale next month. Who knows? Probably Refresh will go back on sale now that with Thanksgiving. That would be a great idea to do a post Thanksgiving Refresh challenge group, and then like a clean eating through December. That's not so strict.
Okay.
We've even done those clean eating with people can actually even walk if they want to. Like very, very loosely, like very loose challenge group.
But the key is for them to buy like the Shakeology on auto ship to get that point.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. The key is the Shakeology. And that's it. And it's worked. It worked. It got us through the holidays last year. Obviously, hammer and chisel. Start talking to your people about that. Don't wait till December 1st when it launches to start talking about that. Share my results. Share whatever results you can. In my fitness page, Becky Brosette Fitness, I have an album with all the participant results. So you can look at those. And, anybody who's really, really into fitness, who has done P90X, who's done Insanity, who's done Body Beast, 21 Day Fix Extreme, start talking to them about it. You never know. They may not want to start it. Maybe they will. Who knows? I would be somewhat crazy like that to start December 1st. And that's it. But we've got a lot of stuff out there. On the end of the month, October 31st, like around 9 p.m., the Diamond Coaches receive a newsletter with what's going to be on sale in November. So we don't know that yet. We'll find out on the 1st. And once we know, we'll share that with you guys. Hopefully 21 Day Fix will stay on sale because that's like a major product for us right now. And if they can add refresh in there, that would be fantastic. Yeah. You also have size for people who just want to have fun. Size would be a good challenge group to do during the holidays because it's fun and it'll keep people entertained. Well, that's it for me. Any other questions? No? All right, guys. Well, we've got work to do. Don't give up on the end of the month, please. October is not done yet. It's not over till Fat Lady Sings at 11:59 Eastern on the 31st. So keep working. Keep working.
Okay.
Keep talking. Keep sharing your results. Keep posting. Do it all now. And now is the time.
Thank you, Becky.
Thank you.
All right, guys. I'll post a recording in our group tomorrow. All righty?
Thank you.
Thank you
Good
for
night.
showing up. Good night.
Bye.